What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the modern day mod. We're playing as Croatia. Let's keep it going. Last episode we were defending against the Russians here up against the river. Okay, we've got supply back over here now, which is good. And the main story from last episode was how surprised I was that they were not really moving forward as much as I was thinking they would. They've tried a couple of overall pushes that have really just sort of set them back here at this point. I do want to see about creating some strategic bombers to start bombing behind the lines there. We've got a Gen 3, a 1990 edition that's sort of out there now. Oh, Belgrade just got nuked. My 51 fighters here were not able to prevent that nuke from going through, so we're just getting hammered with those things. Look at all the infrastructure that needs to be repaired out as well. We've got 3 full civilian factory lines and then a 9 spot here working for us. My forts have now been built up, I think, to level 2/3 on a lot of these. There's a 3, for example, a 2 there, 2 there, etc. Okay, we are working on nukes ourselves, but we've got to get our first reactor out of the door. Zagreb has been protected, which is great. We've got some anti-air there as well. Ouch. Another nuke going off north of Belgrade there in northern Serbia. So my civilians have to be absolutely pummeled here at this point. We've also got, yeah, a group of 10 new Marine divisions coming out. I only need 25. Oh, support equipment's actually been filled now to the front line, which is awesome. So now we're just down to this 900 count here, which is all going into the new divisions as they're looking to pop out. So these guys are at 99%, for example. Support equipment need of 120 there. We've got full equipment here and here. For those top 2 divisions, they're going to be assigned to the red fallback line here next. Here we go. They're starting to come out now. So let's go ahead and place you out like this. And then what we could do is actually create another fallback line for Teal Group. I did something like this. Fallback line maybe on this next line or ridge of mountains here. Looking something like this. Yeah. So that way we can take Teal Group back in a wave if they get punched through or encircled. Red Group can sort of stand up to the onslaught, and then Teal Group can sort of regroup down this way and have another defensive line available. Okay, another small push that just happened there in the south, but we were able to stave the Russians off there. We got to take a look, and my multi-role inventory is actually rising now, which is cool to see. So, knowing that, let's take the northern Romanian limit there, bump that up to 50. Cool. I've got 150 or so fighters overall. Major conservative rally. Southern Romania there. Could we get some help from NATO? I think I checked on this already. They were not asked to join the faction. We've still got a negative 50 overall score there. China's faction. Let's see. Asked to join. We've got to be at least 1% communist, so let's take this guy, for example, and put a communist revolutionary in there just to get a small communist presence going to see if we could actually be allowed to join the faction. That would help turn the tide for us for sure. Okay, another nuke going off there in Austria. That's awful. And we're going to send those 3 new Marine divisions in here on the line. We're currently sitting at service by requirement as well. Here they go with another push, folks. Oh man, we've got a red 17 down here. Is my cast coming in? Yes, they called off that little push. So they're up to 487k in casualties now. I'm sitting pretty consistent. This is rising, but not as fast, obviously, as the Russian casualties there. You can see that rising there yet again. Man, we've just got to let this organization come back up for us if at all possible. Yeah, if they pushed us in the south any further, we'd be definitely weak there. You can see a red 8 occurring here now. If they get across that river, that's going to hurt a bunch. We've actually got paratroopers over here. Okay, we managed to hold that off. Green 44 here. What's my infrastructure looking like in this area? Moldova. It's a 10 out of 10. Okay. It's probably just completely nuked out. Let's see. Coast of Moldova. Let's get that in there. Okay, so prioritizing that infrastructure. Repair. Production-wise, we're actually having some factories now coming back in the mix. Infantry automatic rifle finish, so that's going to give us some additional defensive bonus to my troops. If I come back over here then, 129 days here for soft attack for Marines, so let's take that. 3 new Marine divisions ready here. Post you up on red line. So we're up to 10 divisions there now overall. Why aren't they moving? That's weird. They should automatically go up to the line, I would think. Okay, they did make it across the river here. Not good. Okay, so with that being done, let's take the fall back line off and just put it as a straight front line order here, just so they'll automatically readjust. There we go. Try to set up new defensive positions if at all possible. We're getting crushed here in this central area as well. Just make sure they don't hit the air bases there, guys. That's the main thing. Getting crushed here in the south as well. Come on, guys. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Okay, these Marine divisions finally moving out now, strategically redeploying over to red line. Don't really have the manpower to push back here at this point quite yet. I'm up to... Oh, wow, look at their losses now. 736k. So we didn't make that quite expensive for them to make it across the river here in the south. And they've really only taken 2 provinces there. Yeah, my Marine's getting hurt down here pretty hard. With a red 12. Oh, that just popped into green for us. Thank goodness. Cass coming in now to help out down here as well with my mechanized units. Green 40 there. 9er there. Green 14. Hold on for it, boys. There you go. Okay, we're finally showing his green back over here now. So hopefully some of this organization is improving. Let's take a test sample here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Ouch. Red 5 here. Cass is coming in. Not really able to swing the tide there very much. Okay, another Marine division ready. Put you in over here. Yeah, Teal Group's saying we don't quite have a 50-50 matchup here. That's disappointing. Another nuke going off here in Belgrade. How's the air war doing, though? I've got green everywhere else. Do we have... Okay, we're actually showing as a negative balance now for multi-rolls. So I am producing out 1.23 of those per day now. That's gone up. That's the good news. Guns still coming out nicely. Here comes an overall push again. The north holding up very nicely through those wooded areas. The flat terrain, though, not going so well for us. But like I said, it's really this province and then this province here that are the only two that have been pushed into since the Russians have been moving in. And that organization does look to repair itself slowly but surely over time, which is good news. Mm, 60 divisions, man. He's got tons of divisions sitting here, a lot of attrition. Okay, they're attacking yet again. Next wave coming through. We'll see how this is looking. They're over the 1 million mark in terms of overall casualties. Looking good there. So the line holding up decently. We have 7% communism, so let's pause and let's see if China, what they're going to say. Asked to join the faction. They're still sitting at that negative mark there. Let's improve relations at least. And then I'm actually going to switch out this guy again to a fortification engineer. Very good. Let's see if we can get a round of construction for land forts to happen up at the current front. So I'm obviously going to start down here in the south where we're having the most issue. Like this. Alright, so let's prioritize those constructions. Nice, okay. Keep that going. Oh, I've got 50 planes down here in Libya that we could bring back to the stockpile here. Good. So that, what does that give us? About 54 or so in waiting that can be used. Cass coming in and helping out again down here, which is great. And there's my constructions now working for us. There. Trade-wise, definitely missing some oil and a little bit of chromium. It's just hurting the ship construction right now, so not a big deal. So, while I've got it in here, let's... I'm actually going to go up to a level 2 on a lot of these. There we go. Combat unit destruction. Done there. Okay, we're going to move into tactical bomber, ground support plus 20%. That's going to be huge. I want that ground support, definitely. Body armor, that's going to help out with the defense even further, so let's get that in. Nuclear reactor, still at 118 days there. We've got 2 new Marine divisions we're going to send in going this way. And then I'm actually going to cancel the production of all of these. Bring that manpower back over. Good. Good, good, good. So now Red Group has 13 divisions on its fallback line. We could maybe even take Red Group and set a new fallback line here in the south. Wondering if that would help. Okay, looks like that first round of forts came out. Did it? No? I guess not. Construction-wise... Okay. Oh yeah, we did get one here. And here... That's good to know. Okay, we no longer get the effects from a non-permanent UNSC member. The South holding up pretty nicely now. Let's look at their overall casualties. 1.52 million. We're just going to try to bleed the Russians dry. They are sitting at scraping the barrel with 19 million men. Not sure why they went to scraping the barrel, though. Looks like they've used a lot of their supplies on the attack as well. Reinforcements-wise, we're actually looking decent here. So really now it's just a matter of taking that support equipment deficit. Okay, we're actually showing as a surplus now, which is wonderful. Oh, I'm running out of close air support, though. Yikes. Still got a decent count up here, though. 184 and 175 here. So can we need to bring up the priority here of these. Not sure why those aren't turning green there quite yet. Yeah, moving them up does not even help there. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Up to 1.7 million now in overall casualties for the Russians. How are those forts doing? Still working for me. We're going to get a bunch of civilian factories back, too, out of all this. So, since this UCAV isn't really working, let's delete you. Okay, and let's try to open up a new line. See if that works. UCAV here. Whomp. Like this. I'm going to take the mechanized production down a bit. That does help out the multi-role production. Okay. And now I've actually got a factory working on drones. So that'll help somewhat. Let's take 2 factories off of you. That looks a little better to me. Trade-wise, we're going to need that aluminum. So let's buy that from China. Good. Speaking of China... Wow, they've got a lot. 90 million men in overall manpower. That is nutso. Okay, so the improving relations is helping somewhat. Which is good news. Good news, good news. Craziness. Construction-wise, okay. Those new forts popping in for me now. Another big push by the Russians here. Still able to operate in these areas. 100 fighters still working out decently there. Serbia, Bulgaria still at a heavy risk. Same with Slovakia. But the Romanian area there has improved a little bit. Supply-wise, okay, still showing as a yellow here. Taking out some of my convoys there. How's my Navy doing? 32 ships. Search and destroy. Can't go in there, huh? Let's just do that. 8 missile cruisers, 24 destroyers. 2010 Vancouver Olympics concluded. Look at the poor supply they have, for example, here. So if we were to push green 40, we're actually going to be able to take that province because they've got that poor supply going. That scraping the barrel policy they have going is definitely hurting their production and training time. 97 civilian factories overall. That was cool. I was actually able to push back there. Let's try another push here. Bringing the infantry behind him. Like that. That does spike my casualties a bit. Looks like we're going to take that province as well. Very nice. So let's take one tank unit, move you up this way, and it's going to be your job to try an encirclement like this. Push it, boys. Push it. Okay, he's made it around the first corner. Getting attacked. Trying to make it around the second corner. Okay, he's there. He's getting countered. Try to let some of this infantry filter in behind him. We can try to push here for a distraction. America chooses status quo. America will be America. All right, let's try one more maneuver here. Ethiopia defies America. If I'm able to take that, then I've pocketed a significant number of enemy divisions around Luau there. Yes. So knowing that, we're going to move in here. We're going to move in here. This tank division is going to move in this way with the pocket. Pocket, pocket, pocket. All right, go. Yeah, they have no supply. They have some remaining organization, but that will not be around for long. Good job, boys. Western Ukraine coming back under Croatian control here with a surprise attack that we've formulated. It looks like we've taken them out here for the most part. Let's attack here. Don't want these guys to be able to get in behind us. Good. Collapsing them down. They're going to try to break out coming this way again. Good news is we just took it. Good job. Nice. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and I'll catch you guys next time.